didn't realize the old lady was so security-minded.
How do you mean?
I made a little tour this morning. She got locks on everything. Locks, and double locks, and chain locks. What she got is so valuable.
Antiques, I guess. I don't know.
Antiques. Yeah, she brought everything old from the old place, huh? Same old crap we always had around. Plates and spoons.
They had personal value to her.
Well, personal value. Yeah, that's just a bunch of junk. Most of it's phony anyway. Idaho decals. I mean, who the hell wants to eat off of a plate with the state of Idaho staring you in the face? Every time you take a bite, there's a little more of it.
Well, it must mean something to her or she wouldn't have saved
Yeah,
it.
well, personally, I don't want to be invaded by Idaho when I'm eating. When I'm eating, I'm home. All right? You know what I'm saying? I'm not drifting. I'm home. I don't want my thoughts swept off to Idaho. I don't need that.
Did you go out last night?
Why?
I thought I heard you go out.
Yeah, I went out. What about it?
Just wondered.
Damn coyotes kept me awake.
Oh, yeah, I heard them. They must have killed somebody's dog or something.
Yapping their full heads off. They don't yap like that out in the desert. They howl. These here are city coyotes.
Well, you don't sleep much anyway, do you?
You're pretty smart, aren't you?
How do you mean?
I mean, you never had any more on the ball than I did, but here you are getting invited into prominent people's homes, sitting around talking like you know something.
They're not so prominent.
Yeah, well, they're a hell of a lot more prominent than the houses I get invited into.
Well, you invite yourself.
That's right, I do. In fact, probably got a wider range of choices than you do, come to think of it.
I wouldn't doubt it.
In fact, I've been inside of some pretty classy places in my time, and I ain't never went to no Ivy League school, neither.
You want some breakfast or something?
Breakfast? Look, don't worry about me, pal, all right? I can take care of myself. You just go on ahead like I wasn't even here.
Where did you walk last night?
I went up to the foothills there, out in the St. Gabriel's. Heat was driving me crazy.
Well, wasn't it hot out on the desert?
Now it's different up there. It's a different kind of heat. It kind of cools off at night. There's a nice little breeze.
Where were you, the Mojave?
Yeah, the Mojave, that's right.
I haven't been out there in years.
Past Needles there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, up there it's different. Country's real different.
Oh, it's been built up.
Built up. Yeah. Well, like wiped out, it's more like it. I'd hardly recognize it anymore.
Yeah, well, the foothills are the same, though, aren't they?
Pretty much. I mean, it's funny going up there and it smells and everything. We used to catch snakes up there, remember?
You caught snakes.
Yeah. You used to pretend like you was in Geronimo or some old damn thing, and you just go right out to lunch.
Yeah, I enjoyed my imagination.
Is that what you call it? Looks to me like you're still enjoying it.
You just wandered around up there, huh?
Yeah, with a purpose.
See any houses?
I had a couple real nice ones. One of them didn't even have a dog. Walked right up, stuck my head in the window. Not a peep, just a sweet kind of suburban silence. Like a paradise. Kind of sort of place that kills you inside. Warm lights, Mexican tiles everywhere. My copper pots hanging down like the magazines behind people. Walking down the rooms, talking to each other. Kind of place you wish you grew up in, you know?
That's the kind of place you wish you grew up in?
Yeah, why not?
I just thought you hated that kind of stuff.
Yeah, well, you never did know too much about me, did you?
Why did you go out to the desert in the first place?
I was on my way out to see the old man.
What do you mean, you were just passing through there?
Yeah, that's right. The 3 months of passing through.
3 months?
Yeah, something like that. Maybe. I don't know. More. Why?
You lived in the Mojave for 3 months.
Yeah. What's the matter with that?
By yourself?
Mostly, yeah. I mean, I had a couple visitors. Had that dog for a little while.
Didn't you miss people?
People.
Yeah, I mean, I'd go crazy if I had to spend 3 nights in a motel by myself.
You're not in a motel now.
I know, but sometimes I have to stay at motels.
Yeah, well, they got people in motels, don't they?
Strangers.
Yeah, well, you're friendly, ain't you? Aren't you the friendly type?
I'm going to have somebody coming by here later, Lee.
Ah, lady friend.
A producer.
Oh, what's he produce?
Films, movies, you know.
Oh, movies. Motion pictures. Big wig, huh?
Yeah.
What's he coming out here for?
We have to talk about a project.
What do you mean project? What's a project?
A script.
Oh, that's what you're doing with all these papers?
Yeah.
Yeah, well, what's the project about?
It's a period piece.
What is a period piece?
Look, it doesn't matter. The main thing is we need to discuss this alone. I mean,
I get it. All right, you want me to get out of the picture, huh?
not exactly. Look, I just need to be alone with him for a couple of hours so we can talk.
Afraid I'll embarrass you, huh?
I am not afraid that you'll embarrass me.
Well, I'll tell you what. Why don't you give me the keys to that car of yours, and I'll have them back here around 6 o'clock or so. Give you enough time.
I'm not loaning you my car, Lee.
Well, you just want me to get lost, huh? Take a hike? Is that it? Go pound the pavement for a few hours while you bullshit your way into $1 million?
It's going to be hard enough for me to face this character on my own without my own...
Well, you don't know this guy?
No, I don't know him. He's a producer. I mean, I've been meeting with him for a couple of months, but you never really get to know a producer.
Well, you're trying to hustle him, is that it?
I'm not trying to hustle him. I'm trying to work out a deal. It's not easy.
What kind of deal?
Convince him that it's a worthwhile story.
Well, he's not convinced. How come he's coming over here if he's not convinced? I'll convince him for you.
Look, you just don't understand how things work down here.
How do things work here?
Look, if I loan you my car, will you have it back here by 6?
On the button with a full tank of gas.
Just forget about the gas.
I don't know. Hey, these days, gas is gold, old buddy. You remember that car I used to loan you?
Yeah?
40 Ford, flathead.
Yeah.
Sucker hauled ass, didn't it?
Lee, it's not that I don't want to loan you my car.
Well, you are loaning me your car.
I know. I just wish...
What? You wish what?
I don't know. I wish I wasn't. I wish I wasn't doing business down here. I'd like to spend some time with you.
I thought you was art that you were doing.
Just try to get back here by 6, okay?
Don't sweat it. Hey, you know, if that story of yours doesn't go over with this guy, you tell him I got a couple of projects might be interested in real commercial, full suspense, true to life stuff.